Hey girl, hey.
Hey, boo.
How you doing? Yeah, we're here.
We're here.
Here and shit. Yeah, so we doing something new, y'all. As you can see us. Because we said we was gonna start trying to bring you guys video episodes, but then Rona was fucking hating and tried to shut that shit down. But we said no, fuck that. We're gonna press through. Actually, this is our second time recording this shit because yeah, had a whole ass episode for y'all yesterday, and yeah, they say no sound. So you can see
Technical
our pretty
issues.
faces, no fucking voices. So we
Pretty, I
back in
don't
this bitch.
know because listen, y'all lucky I have on a bra because let me tell you, I don't do anything with this face, with this body. I'm just here.
I am fucking here, and the smile on your face is due to Hennessy. Why I
Sequela.
that's why we have this smile. But anyway, welcome to episode 74.
Hmm.
In this bitch, like we never left. So we ain't got no fucking topics. We are going to shoot this shit and just talk about stuff that's been going on since this quarantine. I know the last episode we kind of talked about it because it was like the beginning of shit when shit was just starting to pop off. But now we're in the thick of shit,
Hmm.
and we're just going to catch y'all up on what the fuck me and Shay have been doing. God damn it, and TV, life, all of that fuck shit. So
You know,
yeah.
summer is canceled, right?
No, it's not.
Okay.
And summer cannot be canceled because it is a very monumental birthday for me. And us Leos can't fucking deal with birthdays in the house. Like the only birthday
Listen, if
the only birthday
outside
I
is
had in
open
the
for
house
the
was when I was
Leos,
pregnant.
if outside is open for the Leos, then I will benefit because the
Outside
Virgos
will
are
be open for
after.
you. Right.
However, comma, it's over. They just don't want to tell us that. That's why they keep extending it little by little.
Oh, y'all. I'm
But
not buying it. I'm going to have hope. Shay is the one who told me to get crystals, positivity, light, and
did
that's
you
what the
recharge
fuck.
them last night in the supermoon?
No, because it was cloudy. And I don't know if it's because it was supposed to rain here, so I didn't see the fucking moon. So
Oh, it was lit.
I was trying because we had the conversation. I was like, all right, bet. I gathered my shit and I was looking outside like, where art thou? So I could not see it. So therefore, I fucking missed out because you said it was like a super moon. So it's like the lit joint. Nah. So we gonna have to wait till the next go round. I missed recharging my fucking crystals, but I'm still trying to have positivity and light because I refuse to let Rona take over my fucking summer because this is going to be it's supposed to be a lit spring and summer because like I said, monumental birthday coming up, and I'm not letting that shit tear me down. Fuck that
Virginia
shit.
is closed until June 10th. And I'm pretty sure they're just going to be like, fuck it, September 1st.
Nah, nigga, they gonna just drop 2 to 3 months.
They jump. Nigga, it was March when they said June 10th.
Well, I give you that because Virginia has been jumping the fucking gun. But I'm not partying in Virginia. So I know they are not going to keep Negroes caged up in DC and Maryland for the whole spring and summer. They don't want them problems because it will be looting like LA. They're not going to do that shit. They're going to fucking figure this shit out. I don't give a fuck if they have to fucking wash the streets like they did in China. They're going to have to fucking do something to let us out of these fucking
Houseway.
houses. I don't know.
There's
I
not
don't
going
get
to be a vaccine for at least a year. So how? Tell me how.
I don't get paid enough to figure these things out, but the motherfuckers that do, get on it, giddy up, as our boy Duncan would say. Like, what are you talking about?
Think
No,
about think about how many people you come in contact with every day and multiply that by the number of people in your house.
we would not come in contact with these fuck niggas if we stayed in the house.
Nigga, I'm coming to your house this weekend.
I
So
mean,
I
it's
ain't
you
even staying in
though.
the house.
I mean, bitch, but it's you. I mean, I'm
That-
talking about niggas going to the wharf. I'm talking about niggas going to the fucking tidal basin, looking at the fucking cherry blossoms. That
Did you
type of
see the
shit.
motorcycle, the motorcycle thing that was in DC this past weekend?
Nigga, no. I need them to
Oh,
get their lives.
it was a lot of them. They were
And this
out.
is exactly why the Rona is lingering because niggas won't stay home. Look, if y'all listening and y'all feel the urge to just turn the fuck up and like do fuck nigga shit, can y'all stop? Because we want to do fuck nigga shit. We want to do hood rat shit with our friends as well. But we gotta sit still just for a second.
There
I
are
don't
some
want to do,
people that would say that I shouldn't go to your house this weekend because that's not staying in the house.
but you'll be staying in a house under 5 people. So
That part.
we're still abiding by the law and being safe. Okay. So like I'm not inviting 40 other niggas over here and we're not turning the fuck up. Like, so
Okay.
fuck that shit. Anyway, listeners, I hope y'all are being safe. I know y'all watching a lot of TV because I
Child.
am more than I care to. And y'all know I'm the bitch that be like on Shay, like, what the fuck? You ain't watched this show? Bitch, I've been watching every fucking thing
We
because
don't
I
have
have
nothing but
nothing but
time, and
time.
I still haven't been
Nothing but
watching
time.
this much TV.
Dog.
I don't turn on the TV until after 12 p.m., even though I clock in for work at 6 a.m. because I did start watching 90 Day Fiance and before the 90 days.
I need to do that. Okay. I'm going to do
It's a
that
hot
tomorrow.
mess.
It is.
It's a hot ass mess.
So what? Because we talked about this like for 40 fucking episodes. I need to start at before the 90 day. But which
I
90
think
Day
you
Fiance are you watching?
I think that you could literally jump into any of them,
Mm-hmm.
pick any season,
And it'll be
and you'll
lit.
get the gist of it, and it will be entertaining.
Okay, well, fuck it then. That's what the fuck I'm gonna do.
Personally, people were saying watch before the 90 days, but I like because I'm watching before the 90 days, but I had watched 90 Day Fiance before then, and I like 90 Day Fiance better.
Okay. Well,
That's,
then, fuck it.
but that's
I'm just
me.
going to jump in on the most recent season that they have on demand, and that's what
Watch
I'm going to rock with.
watch the last season of 90 Day Fiance with Robert and a Dominican girl, and
Do
he's
you know what? You got to text me what season that is because, like, I think mine's is listed by season. So I don't know if I'm going to. Maybe I can read the description
the
and see if
year
it's
will
people
be
name.
2019. That's all I
2019.
know.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then I'm going to go look for that shit because I've watched everything. And listeners, I don't know if y'all have watched excuse me, Tiger King. Did we talk about that last episode, Tiger King?
We talked about. I think we talked about. We basically like ruined it.
Oh,
Like,
okay.
because
Well,
I was like, in a nutshell, this is what happened. But the memes keep coming. I just reposted one on Facebook today.
those memes are fucking comedy, and I love Black Twitter. Period. During these times of us being, we have to take shit seriously, and we supposed to be doing X, Y, Z. Look, Black people will make a fucking joke out of every fucking thing, and
Everything.
I am living for these memes and all these videos about the fucking quarantine and all these shows, but particularly Tiger King.
It is entertaining. I don't know what you're doing if you haven't watched it. You literally have nothing to do.
You have nothing to fucking do because this shit is everything. It is good ratchet TV without African Americans.
I love watching trashy white people.
Go. It is everything. It's going to give you drama. It's going to give you comedy. It's going to give you Animal Kingdom.
They
It's
even
going to
got
give
songs.
look, songs and music
Poppin'
videos.
songs.
Look,
I love them.
everything. And plus, if you haven't seen it, you're probably not understanding who the fuck Carol Baskin is and what these memes mean. But you need to tune in so you can get fucking hip and be like, you know what? And yes, I'm changing positions because nigga, I'm sitting on the fucking
Okay,
ground.
I'm glad it's not just me because
Look,
ugh.
over this quarantine, I have been eating and drinking heavy. So therefore, I'm a little fluffier than I would like to be. So sitting on this floor is not the most comfortable, but you will get what you get. Okay? We love y'all. But anyway, what else? Another thing. Are we done with the Tiger King?
I don't
You
know.
want to get into it? Hashtag Carol did the shit. The end.
Oh, I know what I said. What I said when because again, we recorded this yesterday. I'm going to salute her again because everybody is talking about Carol Baskin being a nut job, which she is. However, she is a fucking badass bitch because she got her a millionaire, killed that nigga, got away with it, and now she got her a simp ass nigga who's going along with the flow. She done got niggas locked up, and
that is a
she's living her
loyal
best
ass
life.
nigga she with now. Like that nigga is loyal. Like.
But these bitches wish they could aspire to be Carol Baskin. Okay.
I ain't gonna say all of that. I'm not about to fucking look. I'm about to, fuck that. I'm ruining it. Y'all been on quarantine for a grip, so y'all need to have watched this. That motherfucker killed her husband, chopped that nigga up, and fed him to the fucking lions and tigers.
And told us how she did it in the goddamn documentary. Talking about, you should have got sardine oil.
Look. Sis don't have no bones, no evidence, not nothing, because it is in the tiger's belly, then got fucking digested and shitted the fuck out. Like that shit, that nigga is gone. R.I.P.
She's a boss ass bitch for that. Like, nigga. Listen, I respect Carol and
I respect Joe Exotic because this nigga turned out two straight niggas. Had both of them niggas marry him in a
at the
joint
same time,
husband
in
wife
matching outfits.
nigga. And then they come back and was like, well, I ain't really gay. Like, I just was doing this shit.
For the
Nigga,
man.
you got to be a boss ass nigga to wife up two straight niggas. Like, come on. Joe is that nigga.
Yo, did you see him at the one dude funeral when he was like talking about his balls at the funeral in front of
Yo,
his
and his mama
mother?
was in the front fucking row, like, I knew he was gonna be extra and dramatic. Like, bitch, you
But
should have said to him, like, bitch, fuck this. This is my fucking husband. I mean, my fucking son. And I understand that you paid for all of this shit, but you got to relax. Like, this is my fucking son.
listen, I feel him because if I ever was married to someone with like the best dick in the world and they died, I might at the funeral be like, listen,
I'm going to miss this fucking schlong, and
that
I don't
thing.
know what I'm gonna do.
I mean, because what can you do?
You too.
What can you do?
I will be in search for another schlong. Like, what do you mean? Like,
I gotta
sorry.
pay tribute to all the things,
Look, you
including the
fucking.
dick.
I get it. Look, R.I.P. Peen and R.I.P. to Carol Baskin's husband. Apparently. What else? The fucking conversation. We talked about this on
Oh, I was like, what the fuck is the conversation?
the
Ray J
conversation
Princess,
on
please
Zeus. On
just
Zeus.
divorce,
It's,
be done.
you said be done with it. Yeah,
No, I'm saying
they
they
need to
need to be
fucking.
done.
It need to be done. Like both of y'all niggas, especially because this is the third fucking conversation. And this one annoyed me the most out of all three. I think the last episode I was leaning towards Princess annoying me the most. But after this, both of them niggas got to fucking go. Ray J was has a fucking kite coming into the goddamn conversation. This nigga is singing little ditties, walking around like you have to relax. Fucking Princess was being petty intentionally and laughing and like neither one of y'all seem like y'all legitimately are trying to work this shit out. So like just be done. Like Ray J be a hoe, Princess get your coins and your children and be out. Like I'm done. I'm done. I hope that was the last conversation. I was so excited when I seen that come up because I was like, I really want to see what the fuck this shit is about. But I'm done. Three conversations, three strikes you're out. Like I hope y'all don't have any more conversations because I'm done.
I think that was the last of them talking. I was really upset because for it to only be 3 episodes, I couldn't understand why they had that 1 week when they didn't come on, especially during quarantine. Y'all ain't no breaks.
Y'all
There's
niggas
no
not
breaks.
doing nothing. What are y'all doing?
There's no
Like,
breaks.
give us our fucking entertainment. Like, what are you doing? Like, no.
Fucking, have you been seeing how they're sending some of the movies that's supposed to go in theaters to, they're like making it available for you to purchase, but it's like $20 for
I
one movie?
definitely seen something like that, and I'm just like, I don't think I'm fucking with it. Like, no.
Like, we just watched Invisible Man, and it
Okay.
was a good movie, but we watched it for the free. I, why would I pay $20 to go see that? And
To
somebody
sit
was,
in my living room, like you're not providing me snacks. Like I get it, like because the way you look at it as if you go into a movie theater, you're probably going to buy like what $12 a pop, I guess, for movie tickets. I don't know. And so they're looking at it as like even if you have two people watching this movie, you're going to get a discount. Like it's going to be cheaper than going to the actual theater. But I'm not getting the surround sound. I'm not getting the huge fucking screen. And no, like no, it's too many times that you can sit up here and jailbreak a fire stick and watch it for free.
my thing is, don't
But
like movies cost $20 to own? Will I own this movie after, or is this a
look,
rental? How does
that
this
part
work?
we can get a fucking Blu-ray or DVD or however the fuck movies
People
come
get
out
movies
because
right.
however streaming and you can download the digital copy. I don't know. However the fuck movies are being sold these days, I'm sure it's $20 or cheaper. So to pay a one-time fee to watch a movie,
I'm just not
no.
doing that. I don't pay that much for Netflix, and I have an abundance of movies, so I
Dog.
don't know.
Netflix, Hulu, Zeus. I just signed up for this shit. Quibi. Like, nigga,
Oh,
it's
what
too
is
much.
Quibi? I've been seeing that.
So the joint is really cute. It's like they have Punked on there. They have this other show called Skirt with Offset. and some other shit. And none of the episodes are more than like 10 to 15 minutes at a time, and they drop new episodes every day. But
Oh,
the
okay.
thing is, it's real tight. Like, but the platform is intended for cell phone viewing. So for me, and maybe I'm just not technologically inclined, but when I try to project onto my TV to watch it on TV so that me and my husband can watch it together,
Mm-hmm.
it doesn't do it. Like, it'll put the sound on the TV, but I think some kind of way they put like a block or something on it so that you can't, like, what is it called, video mirroring or screen mirroring. When you put it
Okay.
on your TV, it won't allow me to. But so like if I want to watch something, I gotta sit shoulder to shoulder with my goddamn husband. Or actually, you know what? I might actually download it on an iPad, so at least it'll be a little bit bigger.
Don't y'all
But
have
it's,
Apple TV?
yeah, but it doesn't work.
Oh,
I
okay,
bought
okay.
Apple TV for my husband a little while ago, and it just sucks because I bought him the Apple TV. It was working for a little bit, and then his remote to it broke. So then he took the whole shit to Apple, and it was like, "There's nothing wrong with the actual Apple TV thing. It's your remote, so we're gonna replace your remote." But then when he brought it back home, the remote will not connect to the actual Apple TV, and he's been trying for over a year, and the shit doesn't work. So we just gave up, and it's literally sitting there collecting dust, and we've never fucking like whatever. And then we have like the Apple TV thing like that's on your phone, but that just like gives you movies and shit. It doesn't really help you to like project it or like, mirror your fucking
Right.
phone on your TV. So I don't know. He's more technologically sound than I am, but he just be like, fuck it. And I be trying to figure it out, but I'm a dumb bitch. So I'm just like, I don't know. Like, how do I do it? He's just like, it ain't that serious. And I'm like, but I want to see it. Like, I had to figure out how to, with all these DJs and everybody going on Instagram Live, I want to figure out how to fucking watch this shit on TV versus having to hold my fucking phone for
4
hours
hours.
watching these fucking DJs and producers battle. So I finally figured it out. I got this app called AirPlay on Amazon Prime because we have a Fire Stick. Downloaded that, and it allows you to mirror your screen, and like it literally mirrors whatever the fuck is on your phone.
Mhm.
But with some of those apps, like I said, like the Quibi and stuff like that, I guess Quibi has a block so that you can't mirror it, so it won't mirror that. But other stuff like Instagram, text messages, and random shit like that, you can mirror it right to the TV. So
And
it's working
Quibi
for
isn't
now.
something you can download on your Fire Stick?
I looked for an app. Trust me, I was looking for a
Okay.
Quibi app on Fire Stick, and I couldn't find it at all. I don't know if it's because it's towards what am I trying to say? They're trying to make it geared towards more cell phone because like the episodes are small. So like if you have a quick break, like 6 minutes or something like that, you can watch a quick episode or something like that. So I don't know if they're gonna eventually move to it or not, but yeah, I like it and I want to be able to watch it on a bigger screen
Mhm.
besides my cell phone. Like that part. What else
Have you
TV?
watched Little Fires Everywhere yet?
Yes, I'm behind on this most recent episode, but yes,
The
Little
one that
Fires
came
Everywhere.
out this week?
Yeah.
Yeah, me too. I haven't watched that
I
one,
haven't
but
watched that one. That shit is good,
I
bitch.
like
Like
it.
good.
It's a
I
book,
fucking
so
like it.
obviously I want to read the book.
Now somebody told me that I didn't know it was a book, but I had posted that I was starting to watch it, and somebody was like, "Oh yeah, that's real good, but the books are even better." And I was like, "Well, bitch, it seems like the best shows or movies were books." And like
Because
I
books are
feel like
lit.
for the most part, all of the movies that I saw that previously were books that I've read, the books have always been better. Like, I mean, like Waiting to Exhale, like all them shits, the book is better because, like, one, you have more time to go into more detail.
Right.
And when you're reading a book, you can kind of picture stuff the way you picture it. But like with a movie, oh, another one. I'm not say am, but was like a real big Dan Brown fan. So like
The Da
fucking
Vinci Code.
Angels and Demons and Da Vinci Code, those two books were fucking amazing to read. Like I loved both of those books. When I was reading Angels and Demons, I swear, I was like, yo, this shit needs to be a movie because it would be so fucking lit. Then when they made it into a movie, I was so fucking pressed to watch it. I was like, all right, so maybe not. Because the in Da Vinci Code, they should have not made that into a movie at all. Because in Da Vinci Code, it's a really good book, but it's so much conversation and so much shit that they're explaining that in a movie it seems boring. So people that was like, I don't know why the fuck people was so hype about Da Vinci Code as a book, because like this movie boring as shit. And I'm like, no, it's really fucking lit, but it's not a lot of action
Right.
until towards the end. So it's a lot of explaining, but if you read it as a book, it's really good. So yeah. Anyway, I say all that to say that uh that shit is
Sweet
lit.
Jesus. I'm too
And
fat
I
for
need
this
to fucking
shit.
catch up. Yeah, I keep adjusting, and viewers, I keep calling y'all listeners, but listeners and viewers, nigga, we in the quarantine. And the fact that we're even showing our face,
During
we're
this time,
stressed during this time because look, between children, husbands, work, and life, who has
husbands.
time? Husbands. Children,
Mhm.
3-year-old children at that,
I have those.
is the reason why I wake up in the morning and pour a fucking mimosa with my breakfast on my fucking Skype calls at work. Like
I have to beg my daughter to hang out with me. She's 12, so I don't have those issues.
my 7-year-old, who's going to be 8 this month, bless her, because her birthday is going to be super trash. Um it's going to be so trash. Like, I need to just go online and see what toys I can get shipped to my house before the fucking 25th so that she can just have
You
a lot of
better do
gifts.
it now. You know it's a delay in shipping.
I know. I need to just get all the fucking gifts so that on her birthday, I can just have a whole bunch of shit set out like Christmas and be like, happy
'Cause
birthday.
ain't
You
no
can have a
party.
party. I'm going to find some random ass place to get a cake. And well, she don't really eat cake, so I'm not going to waste my money. I don't know. I'm going to get some lit shit that she likes and a bunch of gifts and be like, be blessed. Because sis' birthday is going to be weak as shit. But,
That means next year you gotta be extra.
I know. Can
Yeah.
we just skip the next one and then wait till 10? Because 10 is like a monumental year. Like
It
9 is not
is.
really that lit. So.
But I mean she had such a suck birthday this year.
Yeah, she does. She
Let's
would deserve it because she's a good kid. But
Mara is in here acting like she know for sure outside's gonna be open because she definitely trying to plan something. I was
that
like,
is the Leo in her, and yes, it is going to fucking be open because Leo and Virgo season is going to be open for business, and we're going to be lit. Let me say something. I have plans of grandeur for all spring and all summer. And if y'all motherfuckers fuck it up, and by y'all I mean y'all niggas that can't sit your ass in the house, it's going to be a problem. And I'm going to have to push my shit back. I said I was going to stop drinking hard liquor on my birthday, but guess what? If y'all niggas keep the outside closed, I'm going to have to push that shit back to
well,
at
let's
a
keep
minimum the
outside
New
closed
Year's.
then so you can shut that shit up. Man, we all still have monumental birthdays ourselves to get through. Can't you wait for us?
Nobody told you to be young. Look, I'm old. And look, I am shutting it the fuck down. And look, I'm
What?
going to give y'all into the new year of 2021, and then I'm shutting it the fuck down.
So New Year, like going into 2022?
2021.
I thought you meant like New Year's Eve 2021.
New Year's 20 New Year's Eve 2020 going into New Year's Day 2021. I want to be
Let's
clear.
let's go until August 29th, 2022.
Mitch, that's 3 years. Who has that?
No, that's only 2 years, two and a half.
Nigga,
Less
it's
than
gonna
two and
take
a
us
half.
a whole year to get to August. Okay. So that's 1 year. From now
No,
until August is 1 year.
no. August is in a few months. What are you talking
Nigga,
about? It's
it's gonna take us
April.
forever to get to August,
It's April. It's only 4 months away.
which is a year in quarantine
Bitch,
time.
what?
In quarantine time. Everything is triple the time.
Listen, you have to wait until 2022.
I don't know. We'll talk about it. But right now, I'm not sold. Right now, you're getting 2021, which is better than August. So
Because
be
in
happy,
2022, I'll be 30.
be blessed. But what I'm saying
That's
now
the age I'm
is,
sticking with.
I mean, and I'm turning 21 this August. So look, what I'm saying is that I will get back to you, but right now the plan is, since they seem like they're fucking up my springtime, which is premium bar crawls are popping season, and if you infringe on my summer bar crawl slash festival slash day party season, what do I have left? Like, I am a fucking Leo. I'm a fucking fire sign, and I need to be out and about, especially on this monumental year. If y'all fuck that up, then I might have to push it back.
So, what's the last festival, concert, bar crawl, outside event you went to where you had a lot of fun?
Shit. When we went to Broccoli Fest, not last year, was it the year
I
before
was
last?
2018.
That shit was litty as fuck. But what else did we do? I've done a couple spirit festivals. Music summer spirit music festival.
Okay.
I think the last one that I went to, shit, I don't even remember the
It wasn't
year.
last summer because y'all
No,
didn't
so it
like
had
the
to. God
lineup.
damn, 2018 was the last time I had some lit fun outside because that was the joint. It was really really fun. That because I went to one year where it was just me and our homegirl and BBD was there and it was fucking amazing. Then it was another year that I went with my husband, Bestie, and his at the time it was his fiance and Backyard was there and shit. I'm mixing up the year, so I don't remember which year was which or which was most recent. But I'm trying to figure out something fun. I mean, we went to some bar crawls last year.
I
Um,
went to a bar crawl down here in January,
January was
and
cold as shit, was it?
it wasn't that cold that weekend, thankfully. And it was a onesie bar crawl, so I was Cookie
Yes,
Monster, so I was
comfortable.
warm.
Yes.
So that was fun. And the time before that, there was a wine festival in October,
I've done a
and I'm
wine festival at Linganore. Is that how you say it?
yeah,
Linganore. The
I'm
little
mad because
reggae joint.
JT and he missed last year, like all the little festivals I went to down here. Like they
Hmm.
got a good ass taco festival down here, and
I would love to go to a taco
they
festival.
moved it to September. So I'm like, hopefully September's gonna be lit because that's when they're moving a lot of stuff to.
But look, bitch, if they have the fucking taco festival in
It's
September, I will
lit.
come down for that shit because I love tacos and I know with tacos, niggas is gonna have some lit tequila drinks to go with, and you're
That's
gonna
what it
bring,
was. It was tacos and tequilas. That was the name of the
bitch, you're
event.
going to bring the inner Mexican out of me, and I can't fucking
Tequila.
wait. I mean, Henny, but I still love tequila. Like, that sounds good. Um, yeah, I can't remember. Like, that's really sad that I
Okay,
can't
so
remember
not
the most.
specifically outside. When's the last time you went out and you had fun before all this?
Mm. I
Well,
mean, a cheer
why you
competition.
you had fun?
Yeah,
Oh,
I like
okay.
cheer competition. I like cheerleading a lot, and the fact that I this season I was not only as a on the stand the side of just being a cheer parent or a cheer team mom. I was actually a coach. So I got
Oh
to
yeah, yeah,
go a
yeah.
lot behind the scenes and help the girls and like actually get the feeling of being a cheer coach and see my daughter behind the scenes. Like it was fun. Like I love cheerleading and stuff. So like just seeing my daughter happy and her teammates happy, like that shit was lit. And it broke both our hearts that like the fucking season was over after two fucking competitions. Like the competition season is usually between 6 to 8 competitions. And the fact that the shit was cut off at two,
Did
it
y'all get some
sucked.
of y'all money back?
So some money we are getting reimbursed back, but some shit like certain competitions, the way you pay for it, like say you get a season pass and you're like, all right, with this season pass for your team, you get 8 competitions. You can pick any 8 competitions. You know, if one doesn't work for you, you can always cancel it and reschedule, and it's super flexible. But in this situation, like since we start like so if the coronavirus was to come in on the beginning of our season pass and we never went to any competitions, then we would have got full refunds for everything. But because we actually got to exercise not exercise but participate in 2 of those competitions, it's like all right, well then you started using the season pass so you don't get that back. But certain things like we are getting refunds back, which is good. But it just sucks for the girls because you think about it, they've been practicing and learning a
Practicing.
routine since August. Like, first of all
Hmm.
summer is like, getting in shape, learning new skills, doing X, Y, and Z. And then from August to like December ish, January, they're working to learn a routine. And you spend all that time, all these practices 3 or 4 times a week for a couple hours every practice. And then you literally only get to take them at 2 times. It's like, it sucks as a parent, it sucks as a coach, it sucks as an athlete all around. So I'm excited for her next season. I'm really like in the house making sure she's staying in shape and doing shit. Like they have virtual cheer training shit and like cute
So
shit
what
like
did they
that.
do?
Like you can go on live with like some people who are like skilled in certain stuff. Like maybe they're really flexible, maybe they're good at jumps, maybe they're good at tumbling, and you can had to get this motherfucker Instagram account because a lot of this shit is on IG Live. So she can go on her iPad and link onto these IG Lives and they will do like guided practices or trainings and stuff. So she's staying in shape. I try to take her outside when it's nice so she can, get her cardio in. She still stretches daily and shit like that. So I'm trying to be a good parent slash coach, but that's been really rough in this household because
Mara had
cheers
just
big.
made field hockey because for
Hmm.
whatever reason that's what she wanted to do this year, and her
Hmm.
dad went and got her all this equipment, like even like because she has braces, she couldn't get a regular mouthpiece, Paul. She had to get a special one.
Hmm.
He said he spent close to $200, and he got it, all the stuff came in the week before they were like, oh, school's been closed for 2 weeks. And so I was just like, ooh, better your money than
Yikes.
mine.
Look, maybe next season. It just sucks because people that play spring sports, like flag football, track, and random shit like that. I mean, it's not random, but like different sports like that. It's like, god damn, like y'all ain't even get to do
That's what I'm
nothing.
saying. Mara is always the spring. Like last year, she did track,
Hmm.
and I want to say another. Like she's mostly a spring sports kind of person, and she wasn't even able to do anything. They did the tryouts, but they never even had one practice because it hit
Right.
that week.
That's crazy.
So,
Literally, we were about to go to fucking Virginia Beach.
hmm
And my daughter had been looking for, like, my daughter loves the beach. Last season we didn't go to Virginia Beach. We went to Ocean City. And we get hotels that's literally on the beach. And when I say on the beach, I mean you walk out on your balcony and all you see is ocean and sand. Like, so she had been looking forward to this fucking competition, and it's a really big competition down there as well. And I'm excited because I'm like, we could do it's not away, but it's like not here. It's not like a local
right.
competition. And so literally 2 days before her competition, we were notified that the shit was canceled. And like, it had been a rough time because I was dealing with stuff with my dad and his health. And it was just tough. And then in the beginning, like most of us wasn't taking the coronavirus shit serious. So I'm just like, y'all doing all this fucking shit. Like, come on, I'm looking at it like the swine flu, the H1N1 and shit. It was like y'all doing the most. Like, and y'all closing schools? Like, what the fuck is going on? But like as time going on, I'm like, all right,
Because
this feels a little bit more serious.
that weekend was my anniversary weekend. So we went to
Oh
a
yeah, I
comedy
remember.
show. We went out to eat.
Cause y'all came to
Nigga.
see us for a little bit.
Yep.
Black rock with us and shit. Turn up for the anniversary.
But you know what? I don't feel no kind of way about it because
At
I ain't been
all.
outside since, and I'm going fucking crazy. And like I was telling you privately, but like Monday this week, I was having a rough day being in the
Mhm.
house. I just was not in the mood. I was doing, for some dumb reason, I chose the fucking quarantine to do a green smoothie
Girl,
diet. So
you are the strongest because I fucking could not.
I lasted 5.5 days, and I probably could have went longer, but I didn't want to because it was like I can't go outside and do shit except for walk around the neighborhood. I can't go nowhere. There's nowhere to go. I can't
Right,
eat what the fuck I want to eat. I can't drink what the fuck I want to drink. I don't
right.
like TV that fucking much. So
So where's my joy coming from?
I'm
Like I can't even
miserable.
eat sexy food.
I'm
Like,
not getting dicked down. So just let me know. What am I supposed to do?
all right.
So I guess I'm about to gain 45 million pounds because
Me too.
that's my only outlet. I could
Look,
be sitting
food
on
and
dick, but
alcohol has been making me happy. Let me tell you something, listeners, viewers. My family drove me so fucking crazy this week that I had to sit in my car in the garage and gather my fucking thoughts.
for
I had
like
to go on
2 hours.
FaceTime, dog. I had to FaceTime my best friend and was like, bitch, let me know if I'm going crazy. Then I had to FaceTime or house party the group, my group chat. And I was like, nigga, fix my mood. Because I'm literally about to fucking go sniper on my whole fucking family and like blast all these niggas. Like y'all get on my nerves. Let me just make a disclaimer. My daughter, not so much. She's self-sufficient, like we said before. But that goddamn 3-year-old, and sometimes my husband, if it was
Girl.
not for alcohol, their lives would not be spared. So they should pray every night that the liquor stores do not close because the moment that liquor stores shut down and mommy runs out of alcohol,
So you couldn't live in Pennsylvania because their liquor stores are not considered essential and they're not open.
no, 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 no.
I will be motherfucking going across the border every
I will be
day.
driving to another fucking state and buying cases of shit
Right.
and put it in my trunk and be the fuck out. Because who has time? Who has
That
real
would be so
time?
trash.
Like, I
Ooh,
could not even imagine. Like, I get up in the morning, and as soon as the sun rises, let me tell you something. The last 2 mornings have been trash. One morning, the whole house was woke up by the landscapers in our complex cutting grass at 7 a.m. Bitch, why?
that happened
You
here.
know that we are on quarantine, so nobody's at work. This is not a day where
They said
everyone's
their
at work.
schedule don't change for y'all. Fuck
Nigga,
y'all.
7 a.m. And I mean, everyone woke up. I was awake, but tried to lay still. My husband was awake. He has to log in to work at like 6 a.m. So he's up
Me
early,
too.
but he's like half sleep, still just like kind of moving the mouse. No shade. I hope none of his coworkers are listening. Woo. But and then my son, who was also a light sleeper like me, oh, this nigga was up, mommy, mommy. And I'm just like, God damn it. All right, so now I gotta go downstairs and make breakfast because the first thing that this nigga wants, like opens eyes, goes downstairs, breakfast, milk, tablet. I'm going to pray for your future wife because this motherfucker doesn't give you a hello, I love you, or change my ass. He is like, where's my food? Where's my beverage? And where's my entertainment? Be blessed because that's what I have to deal with. Then log on to work. And then the following day, I'm awoke at the same time at 7 a.m. because the neighbor's dog wants to fucking lose their mind. I don't know what the fuck you were barking at 7 a.m. But this nigga barked for like 15 to 20 minutes straight. Like,
Straight. Mm.
nigga, everybody in the house was awake except my daughter because she sleeps like, I don't know. It could be a fucking hurricane, tornado, earthquake, and my daughter would not wake up. She is like her father. But even this dog woke up my goddamn husband, which is saying a lot. I I stay up late to drink and go on house party and to watch TV. And then I'm bitten the ass every fucking morning when the elements, whether it's birds chirping, grass being cut, dogs barking, or just my son saying, I'm fucking done being asleep. I woke up every morning because I'm just
What
like,
time do you have to log in for work?
I let my bosses know I will log on when I log on. As long as I get my 8 hours, then we will be blessed. And she is the same. She has other businesses where she owns a gym. So she like chops up her day where she might do some hours in the morning and then she has to go online to like record stuff for her clients and then she'll log back on. So we have a super fucking flexible schedule. Niggas don't
I
give a fuck when
wish.
you log on as long as you get your fucking 8 hours in a day. Or even if you don't get your 8 hours in a day, if you get your fucking 40 hours plus in a week. She doesn't give a fuck.
Really?
So
I
literally,
wish we had that flexibility. Girl, I wake up and I log on at 6 o'clock in the morning every morning. And it's just like,
let me tell you something.
we
If I
ain't
had
even
to
doing
log
shit
on
right
that
now.
early, my fucking laptop will be on my nightstand.
Mine is on my nightstand.
Because no, like literally I get up most of the time I'm logging on around 8:30 because I'm like, that's like I've gotten up. The kid has woken me up. I've gotten them breakfast and gotten myself together. So it's around between 8:30 where I'm actually like, all right, I'm sitting at my computer. I've logged in, that sort of shit. Um, but yeah, like I
I
love
halfway want to change my hours during this time just so they don't even look for me until
right,
like 8, 9 o'clock. Because it's like I log in, because it's not even just before so we were able to telework twice a week. And so before all this, I would just telework and nobody was like looking for me, looking for me.
right.
But now they want you to send an
It's under a
email
fucking
when you
microscope.
log in and when you log off. And then every at the on Friday, they want you to say, this is what I did this week. And so I actually had a performance review, like a
During
debrief.
this quarantine,
So
bitch.
not for that period, but for the basically for last year. And he was like, my supervisor is really cool,
Mhm.
but I was just like, I don't know what y'all want me to do
I like, what the fuck you want from me?
because our job is to go out and do inspections. That's what we get
Right.
paid to do, and we're not doing that right
We're at
now.
home. So what am I
So
writing about?
I was like, there's only so much training I can do. I was like, basically, I'm going on this one website and redoing classes I've already done just
Right.
to like say, hey, boom, bam, this
I
is what
got
I
shit to
did.
do. Right.
And we have this like project. So I've been working on that, but we did most of the work last week. And then like next week, we're going to basically look at it again and try to like fine tune it. But
Mhm.
I was like, so after this project is done, what do you,
What do you want from me? Like, what exactly are you doing?
so
Oh.
I was just like, well, on Fridays, you better start getting the truth. I said, because I've been trying to space out these courses and make it seem like I'm doing just the most, but nah.
My husband, like literally, his boss is super petty. He said like he'll log in at his time and he'll kind of be like working, but kind of like, all right, I'm laying down and shit. His boss, it seems like he said it seems like that motherfucker is hovering and will look for his little dot to go green, and like he'll wait a little bit and then he'll send a random email to be like, hey, I got a question for you, just to see if like you really paying attention. But
Hmm.
luckily, the times that his boss is sending emails is the times that like my son has already fucking woke me up, and like I'm making noise because I'm in the kitchen or I'm moving around, so he'll be like more awake, or like my son has gotten on my fucking nerves. So I'm like, you know what, go downstairs where your daddy's logged in at and go chill with him. Like, well, I fucking get breakfast for the world. Like, you're doing too much. My daughter, sis, is easy peasy lemon fucking squeezy, because her ass wakes up. It's times that my daughter doesn't wake up until like 10 in the morning. She wakes up, she has her iPad in her room. She knows the first thing she has to do is go onto her math little online app. She can go on that motherfucker. She has to do at least 2 lessons, but sis is an overachiever and wants to do 4. So she goes on, she does her 4 fucking lessons on that. Then she comes downstairs whenever she's done with that and it's like, hey sis, I would like breakfast. And I'm like, sure, I got you, babe. Get her breakfast. After she finishes breakfast, she has a paper packet of stuff that she has to do. And it's a schedule for that day, since they're doing their homeschooling, that she has to do certain math lessons, certain reading, and then on days it alternates whether it's science or social studies.
Hmm.
She knows the rules. You cannot play any games. You cannot text or FaceTime or what is it? Any of that TikTok, any of that shit before all homework has to be done. So sis is finished her shit before, way before noon, because she doesn't want it. Like today, her friends must have got their shit popping early,
Hmm.
and they was like, "Hey, babe, what you doing? Can we play on Roblox?" And she's like, "I'm not finished my homework." Okay, hit her up 30 minutes later. You're still not finished? Sis was stressed because she slept in late, and so she was behind her fucking homework schedule. Sis was trying to rush through that shit, and I was like, "Man,
No.
let's review this," because I'm also not that parent that's like, okay, because you say you're done, then you're done. I
Right.
actually review this shit and I'm like, well, sis, let's look at the punctuation and capitalization of this paragraph. We need to change this, this, and this. And what do you think about X, Y, and Z? Today, sis was not feeling my instruction because she wanted that shit to be over so she can join her friends on Roblox. But I was like, look, education over fun. And I get it. Like, you're not used to being the last one to finish your work. But I mean, do you want to be smart or do you want to be good at video games? I'm just saying, like, we need to get this shit together.
So
So
my smart ass daughter would have been like, I want to be smart at playing video games.
and I'm like, too
Listen,
bad, not in this family. Be blessed and go do your
let's
shit
talk
over
about this joint. So today I was talking to my husband because I was like, damn, like every time we have family time is basically I gotta come out there and watch something y'all want to watch.
there.
Like,
Right.
how about y'all come in my room because
And
that's where
pick
I
some
like
shit
to
that I'm
be,
looking at.
and
Right.
we watch what I want to watch. So he came
Right.
in here, and I was watching the end of the 90-Day Fiance, and then we started watching this movie. So me and him
Mhm.
chilling, and we haven't really. No, I won't say we haven't done that because we was doing that when Mara wasn't here. But so we was just basically chilling. So I hear Mara. She was like, "Oh, I'm about to take the trash out." Okay. So she was like, "Can one of y'all put a trash bag in the trash can?" I was like, "No, we're watching a movie." So, like after the movie was over, I go in her room. She's writing in her diary. So it's like, "Oh, let me see what you writing." She was like, "Mom, it's personal." I was like, "I don't care. Just let me
You be
see."
reading her diary in front of her, so you ain't even low.
If she lets me, so she let me. That's not my problem. Anywho,
Uh-huh.
so her little entry was like, the quarantine is humbling people. Like the celebrities, they can't go out and eat sushi every night. They got to eat food, regular food like the rest of us. And all the girls are mad that they can't get their nails done. Now they got to bum it up. And these parents are lazy. All they want to do is take shots. And I was like, pew, pew, pew.
I feel seen, and I feel like she knows our life.
But wait a minute, just because I didn't put a trash bag in the trash can. So I was talking to JT, like, I'm sorry, how does sis eat? Who cleans up the food after the food has been
Who's
made?
who's
Who's
chefing it up?
sweeping? Who sweeps? Who mops? Who wipes down the counters and our tables? And
Right.
girl, you took the trash out one time since you've been home, and so now bitches is lazy.
She's tried it.
Relax.
She
And then
tried it.
all y'all do is take shots. I'll have you know, motherfucker, I didn't take shots for 5 days.
You did really good. Through the peer pressure, you
Thank
fucking was
you.
blocking this shit like My ass is fucking taking shot challenges and taking shots for no fucking reason.
These
And
challenges are
you
getting
held up.
ridiculous. Y'all niggas
Mar
want to
don't know
take
I
shots for
lied.
anything.
Mar don't
But
know I lied.
yeah, I felt attacked. I didn't like it.
Yeah, I feel attacked and I'm not even in your household.
So tomorrow I'm going to get up and I'm going to clean my house from head to toe. Just so
Ooh.
ceiling to the floor, and then I'm gonna be like, now what?
Hit her with the
And then I'm gonna take a shot as I'm doing it because I can multitask. The fuck,
how about that?
my
Shots does
girl.
not fuck up productivity. How about that?
I done clean shit that I done. She's not gonna come for me because I'm like I done got behind, below, under. I'm cleaning shit that you do like once a quarter. I'm cleaning that
But
shit
let me
every
tell you
week now.
something. I don't want you fucking viewers to think that you have to do this shit. Don't feel
I
like
just
because we are quarantined in this house that you have to be productive. You don't have to be moving your business to a higher level or cleaning the house or spick and span or teaching your teachers. I mean, teaching your kids better than your teachers. You don't have to. However, fucking way y'all are coping to get through this global crisis, fucking cope. I am tired of motherfuckers thinking, especially with me having a business where motherfuckers are assuming like, oh yeah, you probably come up with all the lit designs. Like I'm sure you like making all the shirts, being super creative. No, bitch, I'm not. I have not made one shirt since the fucking quarantine started because guess what? I am trying to make it through the day by having random ass meetings, video conferences at that my job wants to have. Dealing with my two children, which had two separate sets of needs, my husband, my life, my sanity, my friends, my drinking. No, no. By the end of the day, I'm drunk and I want to go the fuck to sleep. It's that simple. So no, everyone does not have to take this opportunity to be a fucking superhuman and what you couldn't do before this quarantine. Now, like I'm gonna knock everything the fuck out. No, you don't have to do that. If this is helping you to cope, to be more, you know, let me clean everything, let me get my business in order, then more power to you. But I don't like the fact that, especially like this narrative online, that like, oh, you a lazy motherfucker if you ain't taking this time to do X, Y, and Z. Like, what's your excuse now? Like, you ain't gotta go in the office, you ain't gotta do X, Y, and Z. So like, why the fuck you not popping? Nigga, because I'm stressed and I'm trying
yeah.
to be okay. It is people dying out here. I seen this video, and this is going back to the fucking coronavirus and probably taking another left on off the fucking topic, but thanks to Henny. I seen this video online, and it was from either a nurse or a doctor or somebody in New York. And they were walking through a New York hospital in the basement. And it was body bags every fucking where. I mean, like they were walking with this. I don't know if it was a cell phone, body cam, I don't know. But they were walking through it. They were stepping over bodies upon bodies. They would look in this fucking room. It's bodies. They would look over here. They even had a semi truck, a big ass fucking 18-wheeler truck with a white tarp from the door to the hospital to the fucking truck. And it was a refrigerated truck where they were keeping bodies in there because so many motherfuckers are dying in New York. And if you're dying of the coronavirus, you're not allowed to have a funeral. You have to automatically be cremated from what I'm reading and from this video and article and stuff that I'm reading. You have to be cremated because they want to um contain the bacteria spread and that sort of thing. So many people are dying that they cannot keep up with the amount of bodies that are dying to be cremated. So literally, like, they're just like tossing bodies, and they're just like, yeah, your family can't even come down to be like, are you about to have a funeral? It's like, hey, yeah, your loved one has died and we're about to cremate them. I don't even know if they're getting their ashes at this point. I honestly don't know. I don't know that information, but it's a lot of stuff that I've been seeing about the coronavirus that the mainstream media is not putting out there. They're saying that the numbers in Louisiana and New Orleans and shit is super fucking high, but of course we're not hearing about that shit. We're literally hearing about China, Italy, and New York. Like, it feels like those are the only fucking places that they're focusing on. But like, there are other cities that on the low that niggas is down like crazy. So it's like, this shit is serious. And in the beginning, I don't think any of us was really taking it as serious. But now that we realize it's serious, it's like, whatever the fuck you need to do to cope, do that. Because I'm not trying to be Superman. I'm not trying to be
My
Superwoman.
my cousin's best friend posted that somebody that went to middle school with them, he just died from the virus, and I guess he's like 34, 35 or whatever. And then
Wow.
who else? It's this one video of this bus driver who was upset because I guess this lady had came on the bus and was coughing. She wasn't covering her mouth or nothing, and he ended up dying.
The bus
And
driver?
hmm he eventually got it and he passed. And then I want to
Oh
say your
no.
friend, she had posted on Facebook that somebody she knew recovered
Had
from
passed
it.
away. Oh no, not passed away, but either she got it or she was affected by it or something. I saw that. I didn't get into details because I haven't been trying to get in people's business, but I saw that post as well. Like, it's crazy. People are starting to be affected. I've seen a lot of posts where people that they've known has been being killed or has died about this. Like,
My
I watched.
supervisor's grandmother just passed, and I didn't want to be insensitive and ask him how, but his grandmother just passed. I want to say on Monday,
I
and
watch Real Housewives of New Jersey, and I know a lot of y'all know that keep up with the show. Y'all know that I've been watching that show since like the first season. And one of the main characters, Teresa, and her brother Joe, her father just passed away this week. So I follow both of them and the sister-in-law on social media, and they were kind of posting about the father. And if you've like followed the show, you know, like, her mother passed away right after she got out of prison because of all the shit that her husband did, and she kind of got inadvertently tied into that shit. So her mother died a little bit after she got out of prison because they were saying like the stress of her being in prison for over a year like really put a lot on her, and her mother ended up dying as soon as she came back. So she was really resentful to her husband, because she's like, damn, like, if I wasn't in jail because of the shit that you did, I could have either, one, my mom would have not passed away from the stress, or that would have been like a whole year plus of life that I could have spent with my mom instead of being in fucking prison. And
right,
then once she got out, she moved her father in with her because she's like, they had been married since they were like teenagers, early 20s and shit. So she moved her father in, and she was really close with her dad because she was, her dad was really broken heart about the mother passing away. And then this week he dies. I don't know if it was from coronavirus, but last season towards the end, he actually was looking a little sick. Like, they
hmm
wasn't really harping on it or saying anything. So I don't know if it was coronavirus. I don't know if something else. Like, they didn't say nothing about it. But like, when you watch reality shows over years, you feel kind of connected to certain characters. So I was real live sad. Like, I'm scrolling down my timeline, and when I seen this shit, I was like, oh shit. And B Dell was like, well, I was like, Teresa's dad is dead. And he was like, Teresa? I was like, oh, from Real Housewives in New Jersey. He was like, oh, okay. And he wasn't insensitive because, I watched it. She was like, yo, that's crazy. I'm like, yeah, man. But I don't know, because it could be a lot of people that's dying that they're just not putting it out there that it's because of the coronavirus, especially older people. Especially
well, one
younger
of
people.
JT's co-workers was kind of being a dumbass because she was saying like they're just saying anybody that's dying is because of coronavirus, but that's not
That's not
necessarily
true.
it, because they could have went in the hospital for one thing and that's why they died. And then he was like, or maybe they went in the hospital because of one thing, and then
And
while they
caught
were
that
at the
shit.
hospital they contracted that, and it accelerated whatever it is they went in there for.
Yep.
So that would still be coronavirus is the cause
Yep.
of accelerating whatever it is. So I was just
Because I
like,
was reading something where they was like, they don't even know how to sanitize stuff after someone who has had coronavirus has been in there. Like,
Titties.
my father was at George Washington Hospital. Georgetown. I said George Washington. He was at Georgetown Hospital. He was at the ICU and he was at the regular hospital. And then I learned later on that somebody else that I'm not a friend or close with them, but that I know them. They actually got what is it called? They had coronavirus, and they were in Georgetown. This was after my dad was released. But do they have a special floor for coronavirus patients? Like, what precautions are you taking for the rest of the people that's on the floor? Like, the nurses that are going in their room, are they only going to attend to that person, or are they also going to other people? Like, that sort of stuff is questions that I have in my head when I read this article, where they're like, they aren't being properly trained to even
because you
know
don't
how to
know.
sanitize. Yeah, you don't know how to sanitize somebody. So say I go into the fucking hospital and I have coronavirus. Y'all get me together. I got my shit. All right, I'm good. I'm not contagious, whatever. I don't know if I'm cured, but like, I'm good enough to go to fuck home. And then now that hospital room and that bed that I was in, you need to use that room for another patient. How the fuck do you cleanse that whole shit and all of them surfaces so that you know the next person that's not coming in there can get contaminated? And I don't think that
But
they
there's not
even know
enough
that yet.
information even about the virus. We
And that's
keep
what's
getting new
scary.
information every week about this shit. So I don't think there's any way of knowing. Lala,
Mm-hmm.
the front desk, the receptionist has it. And so she has to be quarantined for 14 days now. She took a test though, and it came back negative, thankfully.
I read some random shit on, fuck, it wasn't CNN. It was some website, but it was like a reputable site, a reputable news site. And it was saying that, like, you know what? We don't know if this shit is airborne. So it would behoove you to, when you go in public, to just wear the cloth mask to, help you in case, someone sneezes in your presence or that's something. Wait a minute, y'all niggas just told us it wasn't airborne.
But think about it. At first, they told us that wearing a mask was stupid, but now they're making us wear them. Because when I went to the grocery store on Monday, I was one or two people that didn't have one on, and then I wanted to be like, "Where the hell are y'all getting masks from?" Because I
But
don't
this
see
is a
one.
thing. These motherfuckers are wearing masks that are not fucking helping. Y'all are wearing cloth masks,
Dice
and y'all are
Designs, go
wearing
ahead and
these
make some
paper
masks.
fucking masks that they give you when you go to the emergency room. Them shits is not blocking out the bacteria that's causing coronavirus. Because if you have on them weak ass fucking masks and somebody accidentally sneezes in your face, guess what? That bacteria from that spit that has the bacteria in it to cause coronavirus is going to get through that shit. It is
No,
only
they have a
certain
video
masks.
about that. They have different masks where they would spray
Yeah,
something, and you could literally see the mist coming out of
going through
most of
the
the
shit.
masks.
It's
Yeah.
only certain joints, and I forgot the name of it, that most of the health profession people have. Like, when I took my mom had to go to LabCorp last week, for some blood work mandated by her doctor, and they had certain masks where it like literally is like, it looked like a real mask, and it has like a little breathing valve right here. Those are the only motherfuckers that's blocking enough bacteria so that if somebody sneezes and they got their face, they're not catching
But
corona.
those are not readily
they're
available to
they're not
everybody.
available, and
So we have to do what we have to do.
if you try to go online and buy them shits, they're nowhere. So it's
Masks
like,
are
you
gone, Lysol's gone, toilet paper is gone.
the
Them
fuck
three
off.
things you're not finding.
You're not finding that shit. Like,
My
no.
mom's friend she's actually just sent some masks in the mail for us. She's sending Joe two because I was like, he still has to go to work, so at least he can
Yeah.
wash one and wear another. Because a lot of these nurses are being told that they can only wear one mask and they got to reuse it every day, which is
But that
insanitary.
defeats the purpose.
But there's not enough masks to go around.
Mm.
So we're gonna get masks, but I don't know. They're probably not up to that standard, but it's at least a mask. So at least now when I go out, I can wear one, and I definitely will have it on because I'm not in the mood. I don't like the common cold. So who has time? Let me
I
tell you
don't like
something.
the regular flu. So you
I
want the
never
flu
had
on
the flu.
steroids? Who has time? I've had the flu, and I don't have fucking time. Like, I
I've
don't
had
want body aches,
bronchitis.
chills, headaches, and none of that shit. And I don't fucking have time. And I have children that don't give a fuck how sick I am. And with this shit, if one person has it in the house, everybody got in the house. And who the fuck wants to deal with fourth niggas that's like on their deathbed?
Let me
No,
tell
not
you
me.
though. Fucking Oh, so the other day when I had broke the cleanse, I
Hmm.
didn't do it the right way. I just went straight into like, nigga,
You
I'm
was supposed to
hungry.
ease into that shit.
So the next morning, because remember I had like a plate of meat, then I was
Yes.
drinking that night with y'all on house party. So the next morning I woke up and I felt like shit. So
Hmm.
me not thinking like a regular person, I
You said
went
I got
into
the Rona.
yes, I went into full Virgo mode. Girl, I was on YouTube for like an hour, like, oh my God, let me see how some people survive. So I was looking up Corona survivors to try to hit everything else. Okay, so let me get some vitamin C. I need to get some. In my mind, I was like, this is what happened. And I thought about it and it was like,
Bitch, you just
bitch.
came off that clean. That's how I was today. I went on a fucking walk because it was nice as fuck today. Took out both the kids. We're walking around the neighborhood. Like, yeah, we need to get out because especially the little one, we need to burn some energy so like you can get all this shit out. My daughter for cheer, like you need to keep your stamina going on. I came in the house and I was like, what the fuck is wrong with me? Like I wasn't trying to say it out loud, but I'm thinking it. And my husband looked at me. He was like, "What's wrong?" I was like, "Yo, I don't know what's going on, but like my throat is a little bit scratchy, like, and my eyes are kind of like itchy." He was like, "Oh, I was feeling like that the other day when I went out to the grocery store to get some chaser," and I was like, "Nigga, do we got the Rona?" And he was like, "Bitch, no,
Bitch.
allergies. Like the pollen is popping right now. So like all that shit, it's like it's it's scaring niggas because we like, wait a minute." Do I got the coronavirus?
Girl,
And
I
he was
got
like, if you
Zyrtec
was
on
to look
deck.
up the symptoms for coronavirus, is like you don't have it. Like literally, this is allergies. Like the allergies is like crazy. Like literally around my neighborhood, the bees and the wasps were in this bitch. They like, yo,
Hmm.
we don't have to deal with humans. The pollen is popping, everything is pollinating. Like, look, at the end of the day, y'all niggas be safe. Cause like, I don't know. I'm not the CDC and I'm not y'all weak ass president, but all I know is stay safe.
Speaking of
And
weak ass presidents, Bernie is out.
yeah, I heard Bernie bowed out. Maybe he has the Rona. I don't know.
They didn't say
But
that. That's what y'all said.
nigga, Bernie old as shit though. Like that nigga needs to sit down. Do you think Bernie would have
Biden
lasted
is
4 years?
only a few years younger than him.
Bernie looked like he can't even stand up straight.
That's a fact.
Like
That's
he
a
be hunched over like, dog, the stress of being the president. You see Barack went from handsome as fuck to like when he came out, he had gray hair and was like, look, I'm
He's
just going
living
to
his best
Hawaii.
life now.
I'm just going to Hawaii and I'm just going to dick my
Have
wife.
we heard from him or Michelle since this popped off? Are they
I have
safe?
I hope they're safe. I had not
Mm,
also heard from Jay-Z and Beyonce. They all
that's
might have
true.
the Rona and keeping it low. Who the fuck knows?
Mm,
The only thing I've heard about Jay-Z and Beyonce is that Jay-Z and Meek are donating masks and money to like the frontline workers like dealing with like the nurses and doctors that are in the
right.
hospitals dealing with patients. But besides that, I don't fucking know. They all
Well, be
have
safe,
coronavirus and they're
Barack
keeping it low.
and Michelle.
Be safe because we love you and we miss you. And this country just something needs to happen before August. It is what it is.
And I
Goodbye,
hope y'all
please.
get that nigga out of office in November.
Y'all stop bullshitting. Like I don't want y'all motherfuckers to get mad that Bernie is not in there and then you like fuck it, I'm gonna vote for Trump because I'm gonna fuck y'all up.
No, I've already. So somebody was saying today that Biden is a pedophile, and so they're not voting for him. I already
Trump
saw
ought
it
to
on
be back in
Facebook.
here. I don't want Trump bitch ass back in here because this nigga gonna be cocky as ever. He gonna be like, oh yeah, 2 terms, bitch. Guess what? No, get him the fuck up out of here. He's been trash. The nigga doesn't listen to his advice. You know what? This is not turning into a political podcast, but
It should, because I watched one of their press conferences the other day, and it was a mess.
the fuck terrible.
It was.
The
It
fuck
was.
terrible.
What was he talking about?
Nigga, nothing. Nothing.
I can't
Anyway, good
believe
bad
y'all
and
voted
release.
for him.
Because I can give y'all another 40 minutes on this shit. Good bad and release.
Okay. So my good is that although my daughter does not like spending time with me, and although she really came for my whole edges in that diary today, we do these 2 to 5 mile walks a day,
Hmm.
and we talk, and it's unlike how we've been talking lately. So it's just nice to talk to my daughter. So that is the
Oh.
good. The bad is that I'm not having sex every day, which I feel like I should. And the release is release me. Give us free. I would like outside to be open.
Facts.
How about you?
Um, Mine is around the same. The bad is the corona, and I'm tired of being in this house. The release is release me from the fuck out of this fucking house because it is fucking spring and I should be down Adams Morgan or U Street or somewhere at a bar crawl getting fucked up. The good is I don't have the coronavirus, knock on wood,
High
and I'm trying to
five.
stay that way. Boop boop. I'm trying to stay that way. So that's the good. That's all I got. But
We'll
anyway,
see you on 2 weeks and hope that there's like
so
better news by then.
we pray that in the
Light at the
next
end of the tunnel.
we are praying that by the next episode we are like bitches, we free. That's what the fuck we're hoping. Um, yeah. In the meantime, tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend. All your Rona
Summer is
friends.
canceled.
Look, it's not. Spring may be canceled, but summer is not. Okay. So tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend. Tell them to go ahead and go on the YouTube and wherever else we post this on. We haven't decided. We'll let you know tomorrow when we post it. But we'll have something on our Instagram page to let you know where this episode will be aired and where it will be found. Obviously we're not going to be on Apple and Spotify and the normal those platforms, but for sure it's going to be on our YouTube, and like I said, we'll put something out on our Instagram on where else you can find this episode. And we thank y'all for viewing. Y'all stay safe. Y'all wash y'all fucking hands. Don't kill your fucking family.
Make
Keep
sure you're
drinking.
washing your ass and brushing your teeth. I know you don't have nowhere to go, but hygiene is still important.
It is. It is. Yeah, I find myself wearing the same pants maybe a couple of days in a row. These sweatpants are getting worn over and over again. And that's another thing. Put on jeans every now and then. It will humble your ass.
I'm not doing that.
I
I've
had
been
to take
wearing leggings for 3 weeks.
I had to take my mom to LabCorp and I put on jeans and I was like, "Oh, thank God they buttoned." Whew. But look, y'all stay safe and just know that if we get a break, we all gonna be fluffy. So
So
don't
let me
judge
tell you
us
something.
when you see us in the streets.
When this shit is over, Shay will be outside. Invite me to everything because I'm going. I
So will
cannot
Dice
fucking wait.
because this is the year that Dice is turning the fuck up. So if you see us in the streets, say hi. If
And then
you
mind
got
your
a little
business.
place to go, then fucking let us know. Well, that was bars. That was
But
bars.
all right, we're
That was
gone.
fucking bars. All right, bye y'all. Love y'all. Ah!